are a residentially dependent county in terms of property tax to fund our education. So it caused great tension among us. We are removing that tension now in our children. So the kind of tension you see among us will lessen. It won't completely go away. And our babies, our teachers, and others will benefit from that. And the Board of Education will certainly provide a leadership space for that.
Oh, yes, it will. Over this 3-year time period, it will allow our opportunity for those employees who were here who did not have a break in service and who are still here to receive the longevity salary increase. So it has been 10 years, approximately 10 years, but our employees have not forgotten. And as I shared earlier, in the listening sessions that I held at the beginning of the school year with our community members and our staff, it's the one topic and issue that continues to keep coming up. And as I stated before, we have to move forward. Our children have to know that we're committed to them, that we will go to the ends of the earth to make sure that they have the best experience possible. And I need to make sure that our employees can come to work every day and give 110% so that our children know that they're valued and that they're important. This is the one thing that I believe was hanging over many of our employees' heads. And this is an opportunity we have before us this time to remove that and truly move forward.
Let me just say this also. You know, this is phase 1, and so phase 2 will start this summer. Because teachers throughout the state and our employees throughout the state, bus drivers, are not, this is a national crisis, by the way, as you've heard politicians say. Prince George's County is now in the leadership of the national community in addressing this question. So I hope that the national leadership and those running for president who are talking about teacher compensation will come to us for an example of how to do it, how to begin to make progress. The other thing is that this summer, as you know, the Kerwin formula will be written. And so our capacity to continue to make progress for our teachers and other employees will depend on that formula. So we'll take this unity and go forward to help write that progressive formula that will drive resources to us so that Dr. Golson and her staff will be able to continue to adequately compensate our employees. This is why this unity is so important.
So actually, we have, through a consultant firm, we've hired them to do a market analysis of our teacher salary in comparison to other local education agencies in the state of Maryland and other surrounding jurisdictions. We get that report this afternoon in draft form at 1 o'clock, and we'll begin to delve into it and then release that information as well. Just on our preliminary view of that report that I glanced and read yesterday, we are comparable to other local education agencies in the state of Maryland. There's one lane, I want to say at year 15 or 20, where there's a $160 difference. In comparison to other local education agencies around the state and other districts outside of Maryland, there's a smaller gap, but not as large as we thought there would be. In our preliminary analysis, what this 3-year plan will provide is for those employees who are within the 10 to 15-year scale. By the conclusion of this 3-year rollout plan, we have employees who will literally walk away with a 23.6% salary increase. That's phenomenal. And what that says to our teachers and our administrators, support staff who've been with us for a very long time and stuck with us through this is that we value them. Even through the change in leadership, we've been able to come back to really what the ultimate focus is, and that's our children. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you.